What up, y'all? It's your boy Spiff, and we back again with another video, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, and browse. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. You hear me? And happy Memorial Day to everybody. It's Memorial Day, and being said that, we ain't gonna be here long. You hear me? Because I got people to meet and barbecue to eat. You feel me? But I just want to do a review on my 80mm throttle body and adapter kit I bought from MMX Racing. Do I recommend it? Can I tell a difference? They'll be the two main things people ask me all the time. Do I recommend it? Can I tell a difference? Do I need a tune to it? So that's what we about to get into. So let's hop to it. All right, we got a little bit of wind blowing out here, but I'm gonna try to talk over it. So this here is the 80mm throttle body. And the one before that, don't quote me on it, it was somewhere between like a 72 or a 74. I can't really remember. I used to know all that, but I can't really remember right now. But this is an 80, and I do know that the stock throttle body, it was so small, I could take the opening on that one and actually fit it into the opening on this and still had a little playroom in there. So when I seen that, I was like, okay, yeah, it should be a significant difference in performance between the two once I seen it, because the other one, especially once you put a cold air intake on there, once you get around and get to that 70 to that smaller throttle body, it almost turned into a bottleneck. And you know what I'm saying, I was wondering, I like, okay, did that affect my power, being that I got the pipe is fatter there, and then I get to this smaller throttle body? And I believe, you know what I'm saying, with this bigger throttle body, it cut that out, and now I'm getting a bigger and better airflow. And like I always told y'all, more air is more power. So anytime you get something like this that's adding more air, like throttle body, cold air intake, you know what I'm saying, you can go ahead and go with those, because you most definitely gonna get something out of it, because that's pretty much what your engine is. It's a gas powered air pump. So if anytime you can add air to your car, go ahead and do that. That's one of those type mods, you ain't even really gotta think about it. But yeah, so I got an install video. I'll put the link in the description. And all it is when you take it off the stock, I think you got maybe about 4 bolts or so. It come right off. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got to unplug and unhook stuff. You know what I'm saying? Self-explanatory type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Self-explanatory. I did it myself. Once you take that off, now before you put the 80mm throttle body on, you're gonna have to put on an adapter so it can fit, because it's, of course, it's bigger now. So, and this is, you know what I'm saying, a V6, so you want to be able to get your V8 to V6 Hemi to fit on there. So you got to have that adapter, and that's why I tell them, dude, if you didn't see that adapter back there, then you pretty much get what you already get. So you have to put that on, which is more about 4 bolts, and then you put the throttle body yourself on, which is about 4 bolts. Self-explanatory type stuff. And it did not come with a coupling. Let me repeat that. A lot of people ask me that, do it come with? No. And I do not know what size to tell y'all to get, because everybody piping on a cold air intake is different sizes. So, and I was thinking, you know what I'm saying, because it was a V6, that it would just be a standard size for the pipe between cold air intakes, but it's not. You got some of them that's maybe like 3 inches and 3.5 or so like that, but I think all of this is 3.5 together. No, I think this was a 3 to 3.5, because I thought the whole thing was 3.5 into one. So I got 3 to 3.5 coupling, and you can go on Amazon, you can find any size coupling that you want. So yeah, so the coupling, this red piece right here, did not come with it. Remember that. And I'm gonna tell y'all about pricing and all that in just a second. But the install video is will be in the link. Will be in the description down below. So check that out if you want to see it installed. Like I said, it didn't take long. You can do this in about maybe 30, maybe 40 minutes, even if you don't really know what you're doing. It's pretty much self-explanatory. So now, a lot of questions people been asking me about the 80mm throttle body. Could you tell the difference in performance? What was the pricing? Where I got it from? Would I recommend it? Is it something you would recommend for a V6 period? And to all those questions, yeah, I would. All of the above, and I'm explaining why on each one. And mainly because, like I said, anytime you add air to your car, that's a go. So remember that. Anytime you add air, more power. Remember that. More air, more power. So any mod that's adding air to your car, go ahead and do that, man. And that 80 millimeter throttle body, uh, I think the wind was blowing real good. I think it was like maybe somewhere around to like 18 horsepower it was supposed to add. And y'all know, after you get through going through the components of your car, it's gonna be a little less. That's why your horsepower at the crank is different from your horsepower at the wheel. So you're supposed to get about 18 horsepower right off the bat, off top, but I say maybe about 10 to 12, you know what I'm saying, to the wheel from that. And that's pretty good, especially if you got something like cold air intake and stuff like that, because all that go together, works together and add up. And because I got a cold air intake, I could be getting more. I don't know. I got to get to a dyno. But I can tell you this, I can tell the difference. It wasn't one of those things where I put it on and it was just healthier for my car. I couldn't tell no difference. No, I could tell the difference. Now, honest to God truth is, from jump, when you first hit the gas, I really can't tell that much. I feel more power from this throttle body more on the top end versus the bottom end, which meaning versus me first taking off versus me already on the move. So I feel more performance after that once I already get going. Cause like before, you know how like on these V6s they got a lot of lag in them. You know what I'm saying? You start out, you feel that little lag at first, and then it kind of like fade out. Well now, it's just like I don't really feel like a whole lot of lag at all. Not just cause that, but cause of some other things too. But once I get up to like 50, 60, 70 miles per hour, I can really tell the difference with that 80 millimeter throttle body, because now it's like my car pick up speed faster, and it's not like one of those things I'm just gradually picking up speed. I can tell the car is picking up speed from power and not just picking up speed because accelerate, if that makes sense to some of y'all. A lot of times you can be getting speed just from acceleration, but this speed now I feel it coming from power. For instance, like the pedal box, that really don't add horsepower to your car, that add acceleration. You know what I'm saying? You're getting faster. But I can tell the car's accelerating faster from the power on the top end on the starter body. So yeah, that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. And I did get it from Modern Muscle Extreme. And if you do not already have the 80 millimeter throttle body, and that's what it's gonna ask you. And most V6 folk got a V6 unless you got 80 millimeter throttle body from like a junkyard or maybe off another car. You're gonna have to get the throttle body too. And I think the adapter and the throttle body all together is about 400. I think it's about 400. I think the adapter kit, the spacer, the little wiring and all that, I think that's maybe about 150, and the adapter itself maybe about 250, or vice versa, whichever one. Either way it go, all that together about $400. Understand it? So keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Brand new. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can get it from somewhere used, but if you get it off MMX, you're gonna pay about $250 for one piece, and you're gonna pay about $150 for the other. So I ain't had none of this, so I had to get all of it. So it's about $400 all together. And again, that's off Modern Muscle Extreme, and that link will be in the description as well, along with the install video. And what else? Pretty much just overall, it's one of those, just like with the ripcord packs, it's one of those things where people really want to know, would you recommend it for the V6? Yes, I really would. Me personally, in a car, in a battery that's in a performance, if you can get a bigger throttle body on there, put it on there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do that if you can do it. It's an advantage to any car, let me tell it. But you know what I'm saying, to my V6 folk, for sure. If y'all looking to do that, do that. But like I said, it's Memorial Day, man. I just want to touch on that right quick. The MMX Racing 80mm throttle body adapter kit for the V6 Challenger, Charger, 300 or whatever. Go on and do that if that's what you're thinking about doing. But like I said, it's Memorial Day. I got people to meet and barbecue to eat. Until next time, be great, drive fast, and God bless America.